Okay. Monday. This is Bridget with Divine Essentials. How are you today? We're going to start off with the Ocean of Emotion by me. It's on my Etsy shop. You can buy it if you like. You can buy all of my decks. I got a lot of them, like 27 of them. Empathy, okay? So it says, I feel your pain more than you know. Empathy. This came out for the Sunday reading. And I feel like there could be somebody in your energy that does feel a lot of what you're feeling. So if you're upset, or if you're frustrated, or you're lonely, you're sad, you're horny, whatever you're feeling, I feel like they feel it too, you know. Maybe more than you know, more than you realize. I feel like you guys are having a lot of the same things go on at the same time. And then we got remorse. I know I've messed up and it's killing me. There's now 4 text messages in the beginning of this reading. Sorry if I get distracted. Okay, so somebody knows that they've been messed up and it's killing them. They feel that pain. So I feel like whatever they did, whatever's been done here, whatever you've been going through, they're living in regret. They're living in remorse. You feel far away. They don't like that, okay? They don't like knowing whatever has transpired, has led to things. So they're exhausted, mentally, emotionally, physically drained. You could be feeling that way too. Just feeling the distance, feeling the regret, feeling the remorse, feeling sadness. But really trying to find a balance and peace and love here. And with both of these cards being in blue, I feel like this is representing that it's the truth, okay? The truth of the matter is they are exhausted with the situation. The truth of the matter is they want balance in their life. The truth of the matter is they know that they made mistakes, that they were irresponsible with your heart, that they may have done some silly things, but you do inspire them and you make them feel this creative spark. It says, you inspire my mind and fill me with light, creative, and your light illuminates my mind and soul, inspired. So you do inspire this person to change, and I feel like they have changed, they have transformed. They're not the same person that you know now. They are exhausted, they are tired, but they are changing, and they're like, I don't know which path to take anymore. I don't know. I'm feeling depressed. I feel like nothing fucking matters. I feel sad. I feel like what is the point of all of this? I'm walking a very thin line right here. I'm bored. I'm unfulfilled. And I swear I didn't do it on purpose, okay? I really didn't try to hurt you. Maybe I did hurt you, and I'm sad about that, and regret that, and all of that. But it wasn't on purpose, okay? It just happened because you had wounds, and I had wounds, and I was envying things. And, every day I feel worse about the stupid shit that I said or did or didn't do. And intuitively, you probably know this. And intuitively, I feel like you sense that deep loyalty there. It's on a soul level. You can't really just be like, I hate you. You can separate yourself physically, but on a soul level, you still care. You still feel them. And they're like, nobody cares. I feel isolated. And I feel like you probably feel that way too. You probably feel isolated. You could have a fear of being hurt again. It's like, love scares me because it scarred me. And I feel like they got scarred, and then you got scarred, and then they got scarred, and you got scarred, and then you both scarred each other, and scar, in many, many lives. It keeps happening, okay? But you do have the courage to fix it, and you can become your best self, and they can become their best self. You go to the depths together, to deeper illumination. I want to give you more of me, and I want more of you, okay? So they do want to give you more. They're just not sure if they're as strong as they need to be. And they hate not knowing what's going on in your life. They're like, what's going on? I just want to know what's going on. Thank you for caring when nobody else did. And you inspire this person, you illuminate, you help to guide them out of their darkness, and they want to do the same for you. So if you've been feeling dark, feeling sad, they want to help, relieve that. And then I've made a fool of myself with the Foolish card, and I can't seem to do what's right. Like, I keep messing up. I keep sabotaging, and I'm full of hate. I don't think that they hate you. I think that they just hate, like, the way this world is and the way things go and what already happened and, where they've come from, and just hate, like, some stuff, Like, there's some stuff in there that's just like, I fucking hate that. And I wish that didn't exist. But I am determined to get better than I was before. I am determined to keep doing what I need to do. I don't sleep well. I don't eat well. I have no sense of inner peace. I'm feeling anxious. And I admire your freedom to do what you want to do whenever you want to do it. But I'm haunted by the past, so that keeps me from doing whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. They have dreams. They have goals. They have hopes. They have things. But they don't feel like they're doing, you know what I mean? They don't feel like they're grasping them. There's something missing there. they know what they want and they can't stop till they have it. So I feel like that's also where their focus is. So if they're not showing up right now to talk to you or be in your life, I feel like they are trying to reach some goal so that they can feel better about themselves and about what they're offering. And they say, I'm haunted by my past, my own inner darkness. So they're just, you know, they get some anger and some about what's already been, okay? And I've been lying to myself and you, 8 text messages now, deceiving. So they've been deceiving themselves and they are sorry, okay? Sorry. Yeah, I made a fool of myself and I want to be the one to help you, support you. Ow. And you feel so far away. So again, they have regrets because they don't like the distance. They do want to support you. They feel foolish about the things that they've done. So, again, they want that balance in their life and their love. What else? I just saw the King of Cups in the 5 of Wands. Oh, and there's another card down here. Sorry. Okay, so I feel like they could be worried about competition or chaos, some sort of conflict inside of them. What are you doing? 7-Eleven hasn't been feeling great today, and she's being mean to everybody. I think it's because she had a little bit of a donut yesterday. I just intuitively feel that because I had a donut yesterday, and then I felt like shit all last night, and I think she's been having a stomach ache this morning, so she's like that anyways. Like sometimes when she's asleep, she's just like so anyways, King of Cups, they could feel like they're going to lose you to somebody else, so they may be prompting them to take action, communicate, travel the distance, whatever has been going on, to make your wishes come true, make their wishes come true. They could feel, you know, a lot of desire to do this, but your guardedness could be causing them to actually kind of stay in this energy of the King of Wands, of like, I want to, but I don't know if I should, because are you gonna, or I don't know if you want to, you know? So it's like they definitely don't want to lose you to, you know, something else happening. Like they don't want to show up and find out that, like, too little too late, buddy, I'm already with somebody else. They do want to bring balance and justice to the situation, but I feel like they're going back and forth in their mind at this time about taking that leap of faith because they're not sure if you're going to receive them. They need to get into this energy before they take the action. So if they're still in the Knight of Wands energy where it's like, I'm just going to like approach this in a way that I may have used to, or I've had a few drinks and I feel confident, or I'm not going to like put any emphasis on it. No vulnerability, like just ask you some random thing that doesn't, like, oh, we're gonna see each other, but there's no like romance on it. It's just like keeping it strictly friendly or strictly business, or you know what I mean. Very guarded, very blocked, and I feel like they know that you aren't gonna receive that. You're gonna like, fuck you, dude. So until they're here, they're not gonna take that leap of faith. So if they're still back at that place of like, I can't show any love because of anxiety and stress or whatever, they're not going to get anything from you. So I think they know that, they understand that, and they're trying to find the balance so that they can actually offer you something that you will receive and be able to reciprocate, because I don't think you want to reciprocate any of the bullshit anymore. Maybe some of you do, but it's not going to lead you anywhere good, because it just leads you to there. If somebody can't give you something valuable from the get-go, and you're trying to like reciprocate with more value than they're giving to you, then it just throws everything off balance. Like, it's okay to show up and keep things cool, calm, whatever, but they're not doing it authentically. You got to show up authentically. Like, you're interested more than that. We know that. We've seen that. You've said that. You're boop. But to protect your whatever something, they show up in a way of like, I'm gonna keep this guard up here and pretend that it's just, oh, we're just friends, or we're just this. But if we spend more than fucking 20 minutes together, that whole thing dissolves away, because that's not what we are. And they know that. And that scares them, okay? So, till they can, you know, give you a solid offer, I wouldn't take any of their chess pieces, whatever thing that they're playing towards it. Because it'll just cause more heartache for both of you. It's even if they're the one that takes the weird action and does the thing that causes you pain, they do cause themselves pain by doing it, because they know, and you know. So just know that, okay? That may help a little bit to be like, well, they're breaking their own heart, they're doing their own things because they do want to be there, but they're sabotaging themselves from back and being there. I said sabotage before I said the sabotage card, okay? They are sabotaging. They can't sleep, they don't eat, and they may pretend like they're totally fine, but they're not, and they feel isolated, and they're about to break, okay? They feel weak. Anything else that we need to know about this person? Alright, I'm so tired of feeling alone, lonely. My anxiety is worse than ever before. I'm constantly worried and insecure. And I admire your freedom to be who you truly are. So it's like you own who you truly are. You know, you do it. You show that. You're not afraid to be yourself. And do the things that you need to do. And not try to hide like the bits and pieces of who the fuck you are. And I feel like they may be throwing themselves into work, trying to distract themselves, or trying to just like keep themselves busy from, you know, acknowledging the fact that they're madly in love with you, and acknowledge the fact that they need help, and that they need to, you know, open up, or just stay miserable, but they do feel like this loyalty to you, they do feel like this desire for you, they don't want to play the game, like they don't want to hurt you, they just don't know how not to. So what they need to do is learn how to fix what's been broken, and take their time with that, and allow you to try to help them, because they're like, look, I know we can fix what has broken, but I don't know how to fix the pain of how it's broken, okay? So it's like, they know that you could help them, but maybe their pride is in the way, maybe their fear is in the way, maybe they doubt that they could actually do it, they're self-sabotaging if they don't, you know what I mean? And so there will probably come a point where they feel like, all right, I'm so unfulfilled and desperate here, I can't do it anymore. Help me, inspire me, be my muse, so that we can work on this, and I can actually support you the way I want to, because they do want to, but they don't know how to, because maybe nobody showed them how. They didn't have the right role model that showed them how to support you, or support themselves in a way emotionally, and mentally, and physically. You know, maybe they're good financially, or maybe they're good, like, comically, or maybe they're good on some level, but that doesn't get you to where you need to be, you know? That we need to become more responsible. I need to start saving myself instead of everyone else. Maybe they've been like trying to, you know, instead of themselves. And a lot of us make that mistake. I've made that mistake where it's like, oh, I'll just help everybody else, be a people pleaser for everybody else, and keep putting myself down until I'm dead. A lot of us do it. But when we finally hit that breaking point, or we have no other motherfucking choice because we're desperate, we do start to heal ourselves. You know, we start to, okay, I've got to make some changes. And I know in my life, I've made a lot of fucking changes, and I'm still healing. I'm still going. So, you know, they will break out of the illusions, but right now, they could also be living in some illusions of like, I don't even know what they're doing or who they're with, but I know we can fix what's been broken. Like, I know that can happen, but I'm just going to throw myself into work and distract myself until I'm inspired enough to come, you know, work with you to help me to overcome, and then surprise you with how much I can give to you. Because I feel like you don't even need that much. And it's like once they surrender into the truth of what they feel and think and want and desire, and the fact that maybe it's going to take a little bit of effort, but it's worth it, they'll surprise you at how good they are at finding that strength. But they are at a breaking point, so, you know, it may be something coming around soon for you to shift. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like they are ready to break out of these, because this just came out, and I feel like they're like, I can't break out of these illusions, but they miss you. They desire you. They're lying to themselves. I'm afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. I think you already know the truth. They're afraid of the truth. Maybe they haven't acknowledged the truth yet. But there's a burning rage and anger inside of them, but you do help to guide them out of their darkness. So just be keeping busy with becoming the best version of yourself, and know that they're mirroring that, and they are coming along, and they are getting stronger, and they are strong enough, but they've got to shift the belief of there's nothing I can do about it, or I don't know how to, or I'm just a ba-ba-ba-da-boo, and keep deceiving themselves by thinking the things that they're thinking, and allowing the distance to grow, and not taking their role. They're not taking their role. So if they're not taking their role, you don't do anything, because it's not your role. Isn't to be the pursuer. Your role isn't the one to, if you're the feminine, it depends, whatever the fuck you want to do. Do whatever you fucking want to do. What do you authentically feel guided to do? Are you the pursuer? Then you be the pursuer. But if you're not, and you know deep down in your soul that you're not, and that you've already done what you could do to be authentic and vulnerable and offer up love and acceptance and second chances and all of that, you don't do anything until somebody else brings you something valuable enough to make you stop being the independent, like, I'm good over here. We may be struggling over here, but I'm good over here because I don't want to bring somebody in that's going to make me hurt even more that I have to then walk away from and pick up all the pieces of. It makes me stronger every time. But I think I've gotten enough character development at this point, and I don't want to juggle it anymore. So until I see a major transformation in the approach and a collaboration of working together with an emperor, my cup is going to stay with me. And when you give me something that matches my cup, then you'll see some things change. That'll be the strength. That will be the power. I got the power. All right. In the meantime, protect yourself. Namaste.